Okay, so from what the title of the video says, it's going to be along the lines of moving across the country for college or something like that. But anyway, what I mean from moving across the country is I mean that I'm going from Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way to
New York City.
Anyway, it's 11:47, the 18th of August. In less than 24 hours, I'll be flying to New York. Like most people are, I'm having mixed emotions. I'm really excited, to start a new chapter in my life and just to be in a different environment, meeting new people. And I'm sad that I'm leaving my mom and my family here. And also, another sucky part is that my girlfriend and I will be going long distance again. This will be season 2 of our long distance relationship, and I don't know if the goodbye is going to be any easier. So basically I'm just enjoying my last day here, really. My flight's at 7 a.m. tomorrow, but we're going to be leaving for the airport at like 4:30. Fuck the airport theory. I do not want to be late, so I'm probably going to pull an all-nighter. Kiana is coming over later, just spend my last moments with her before I leave. As you can see, I am almost done packing. I've heard from a lot of people not to overpack. So I'm just packing clothes that I wear a lot. So I have this suitcase and I have this suitcase. I don't know how well you can see that shit. This suitcase. So yeah, I'm only bringing 2 suitcases, and then I already ordered all my dorm essentials and shit to my sister's apartment. Shout out to my sister for keeping all those boxes in her apartment. And it's been there for a month, and she's ranted and complained about it so much to me. But it's okay. I'll make it up to her by buying her a deli sandwich. One thing I am very excited for is hitting the gym at my college campus. I haven't been there in person, but I've seen videos, and it looks pretty decent. So I'm excited for that. All right, well, I'm yapping too much, so I'm gonna go take myself to the gym, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Later.
It is now 8:13 p.m. and we have about 11 hours. I did the math until my 7 a.m. flight to New York. You're probably asking who's behind the camera. I don't know who that is. What is on their head?
It's my bonnet. It's my extra long bonnet because my regular bonnet is dirty.
It looks like a sack. I'm almost done packing. We got this bag, this is my biggest bag, and then we're still in the process. Stop showing my feet, please. We're in the process of packing this luggage. But also, there's my room. It needs some cleaning up to do. So that is our objective currently. So I kind of gave up on cleaning up because I'm lazy and I'm tired. So now I'm just washing a loaf. And Kiana and I's last meal together before I leave is McDonald's.
Yup. Yup.
So these are tips and advice.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and advice, to have a successful long distance relationship. So maybe we should for some credibility, we'll just give a little background on us, our lore. Basically, Kiana and I, we met my sophomore year, her junior year. We went to the same high school. We knew of each other before then, but we didn't actually meet until then. And then, I just got that riz, so she just, ended up in my arms.
You don't want me to tell this story. You really don't want me to tell this story.
To be brief, we were in a relationship in high school for a year. She's a grade older than me, so after she graduated high school, she went off to college. She goes to college in Hawaii, and I stayed back home in Vegas because I was in my senior year. So we did a year of long distance. For those who don't know, Hawaii is 3 hours behind Vegas, so that was the time difference. But now that I have graduated high school and I'm going to college, I'm going to college in New York City, and that is 3 hours ahead of Las Vegas. So if you do the math, 6 hour time difference.
From New York and
Hawaii. So, that's another thing that we're gonna have to go through and learn from. And I mean, I'm hopeful we'll make it out of it. So anyway, here's our advice. First and foremost, communication. We would communicate every day. It wasn't like every hour or every second of the day, but usually it would be at night. It's good practice to talk to your partner at least once every day.
Especially if it's distance. Like, I know for us, like, I was in college, he was in a senior year of high school, so he had a lot of free time as a senior. But me as a college freshman, I had a lot of classes going on, and I noticed, like, during my first semester, it was really hard for, like, me to find time to talk. I honestly didn't have any good, like, life balance with anything, especially not when it came to, like, communicating with, like, Rain, or like finding time to talk. I was so caught up in my studies. We came to like an agreement, you know, like, let's at least try and call, at least try and call every day, talk to each other on the phone every day. Yeah, like, I'd try and find time to call him in between my classes and whatnot, but at least make some type of time for your partner each day, whether it be, you know, text, not even text, like, call your partner like at least once a day, at least.
Yeah. So another big topic that a lot of people, at least from what I see on TikTok, that people are worried about long distance is, you know, loyalty, cheating. They always think their partner's gonna cheat.
I don't know. I guess the worrying part might have been more on Rain's side, because I was the one that was away and in a new environment. For him, like, to not know at all, like for me, I wasn't really worried when I went away about you, like, doing anything, because, like, I knew everyone, like, at least I knew of everyone that you were with. I knew where you were going at all times. Like, when I would check Life 360, oh, he's at the gym, oh, he's at this person's house, I know whose house that is. He's, like, I knew your schedule, I knew who you normally were with. Whereas, like, when I went away, it's, like, totally, like, he knew nothing. He doesn't know, like, this new spaces I'm in. He doesn't know who my friends are. So I guess, like, the worrying part is more on him, but, like, from my perspective, at the time when he was, like, having, like, it wasn't even, like, you weren't even worrying that much from what I remember, but, like,
it was just, I didn't actually think you were doing anything. Like, I didn't have, like, any, like, actual, like, suspicion. But that's
like,
the thing.
always...
It was TikTok, guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys, TikTok ruins shit for you. Every comment you see or every post is just like, your girl's cheating on you, gang. Just shit like that. And then that's, like, what prompted, you know, some thoughts in my head. I was like, oh fuck, dude, like, I really don't know. It wasn't really a big issue between us. There hasn't been any reasonable suspicion. But again, it's about trust. Gotta trust your partner, whatever she does or whatever they do, whatever they're at. You can't just always try to control them. Like, stop trying to control what they wear or where they're going. Because at the end of the day, a cheater's gonna cheat. If they're a bad person, they're gonna be a bad person. You know, doesn't matter where, when, what. Who they will cheat on you because that's the type of person they are, and that's their fucking fault. So fuck them.
You know, it takes two. Like, there were two sides to what we were going through at the time, and it was important that we both made each other comfortable and talked about what we were both feeling and experiencing as far as this whole, like, long distance situation, and, like, figuring out what will make the other person comfortable. You know, you just love this person so much, you just want to be with them, and then when you do long distance, it takes a toll on your brain. And that's the reality of long distance, guys. It's gonna be fucking hard and it's gonna suck, and, you know, things are gonna cross your mind. This quote I always go back to is what do you want to stop worrying about things you cannot change. Really, I've told all my friends this. Just let them be them, you know. Just let them do whatever they want to do. If they end up being a bad person, that's on them. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out eventually, and you can find someone better. For us this year, I think it'll kind of be different, because although we've already been through long distance and we already know what to expect, it's gonna be, like, just different, because you're gonna be in a new environment. You're gonna be exploring things, and I know you're gonna have a great time. And it's, I don't know, it's like, it doesn't feel like I've told you this, it doesn't feel like I'm leaving you this time in like the same space. Like, now we're both gonna be equally preoccupied, and it's like, I think that's kind of important to just, I don't know, both have something like going on.
To add on, again, you just got to remember that there's two people in a relationship, but just remember that you have your own life as well.
Yeah.
You got to focus on your own life. Just remember to live your own life. That's cliche as fuck, but it's true. Live your own life. Make sure you are, you know, appreciating things in your own life. Stop worrying about what the other person's doing. You know, stop worrying about things you cannot change, motherfucker.
Yeah, another point we have is just being mature, and this doesn't even like, I mean, this definitely pertains to being in like long distance relationships, but this just really pertains to being in any relationship. Whenever my friends at least ask me like what me and Rain do that makes us work so well, is like just being fully mature with each other. Like, we don't really play mind games at all with each other. We're very mature about, you know, owning up to mistakes or when we make each other feel a certain way. Or
I mean, we are pretty playful though.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if it's a thing of like we just know each other very well, but like I think it's not hard to just be a mature person, and I feel like a lot of people like surprisingly just aren't in their relationships, like people that genuinely just like are not cut out for a relationship. Like they do shit that's obviously not cool to do in a relationship. They, you know, play games, try and make themselves a victim. And I don't know, we don't do that. We know when to own up to our mistakes. We're clear about communication. And I think it's a thing of like also not letting your pride get in the way. Like, your pride should not be in the relationship at all. You know, this all pertains to like, would you like to say something?
No, we've been recording for 20 minutes.
We have?
Holy shit.
We like to talk.
I know, we're fucking yappers. Jesus Christ. We just, like,
Yeah,
bottom line.
Yeah, bottom line.
Bottom line.
Be mature.
Hey, bottom line. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Jeez. No, okay. What were you going to say?
No, I was basically going to say that.
Oh, yeah. No, bottom line, long distance, especially if it's your first time, it's going to be hard for sure, but it takes two. It takes two to keep a relationship. It takes two. It takes two to keep a relationship. It takes two. Okay. It takes two. It takes two to fucking Christ.
It takes two to. It takes two.
It takes both partners in the relationship.
You haven't gotten past this one.
I'm blanking, guys. In order to have a successful long distance or just any relationship, for the fact, in order to have a successful long distance or any relationship, is.
I really can't wait till this part comes out. I really can't wait.
I'm not putting it in. I don't know why I'm blanking, bro. All right.
You haven't gotten.
I also need to take a fat shit. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, in order to achieve a successful long distance or any relationship, in order. God, all right, let me lock in. In order to. Is just to remember that it takes two.
It takes two to. What the fuck?
This is the last try. Don't get off your phone. In order to achieve a long, successful, happy relationship, you have to remember that it takes two. It's nearing the time that I have to start getting ready and having to go to the airport. So this is beyond that nice goodbye. On camera, at least we'll have a real goodbye after. I just want to say that I'm really gonna miss you. And I'll think about you every day, and I'll text and call every day. And I'm gonna make videos in New York so you can watch.
I miss you.
I miss you too. Well, for now, this is goodbye. All right.
It's not goodbye.
It's not goodbye.
See you later.
It's see you later. Yes, that's what it is. So.
See you soon.
See ya.
Wait, what was I singing?
I don't know.
Let it grow, you can reap what you don't sow. Plant the seed.
Just took a shower, getting ready to leave. My bag's ready. I'll probably vlog a little at the airport. Yeah, New York in about, I don't know how many hours, I don't want to do the math, but anyway, New York soon. Yee.
Later.
Okay, well, I'm filming with my phone because too lazy to take my camera out. We're here at the airport. Just ordered some food. Finna eat a good set. And eat a good ass sandwich. We're about to board the plane. I'm tired as shit. Hopefully I can sleep throughout the entire flight, but I usually don't sleep on flights. I also have an aisle seat, so I can do those cool plane montages where they show like takeoff. So, womp womp. We are finally in New York. I didn't film much of the plane ride. I'm fucking tired. I still haven't gotten any sleep. I can never sleep on planes. Oh, shit, dude. Just staying at a hotel right now with my aunt and my uncle. My moving day is tomorrow. I'm gonna film as much as I can with moving day. Definitely gonna be like pretty busy. At the airport when we first got there and I was doing the security check, I was going through the security checkpoint and I went through the sensor and then they said that there was something in my shoes and the security guy was like, oh, you're gonna have to remove your shoes and go back. But guys, I want you guys to see what shoes I was fucking wearing. I was wearing Uggs. I was wearing these Uggs. I literally fucking, and then he was like, oh, what is in your shoes? And I was like, nothing. I'm wearing fucking like slippers basically. But anyway, they fucking made me go back through the machine. But anyway, we here, you know, it's crazy because like I've never been in New York longer than like a week. And now it's like I'm going to be in New York and next time I get on a plane, it's going to be in December. Alright, but for real though, I'm literally off like 0 hours of sleep. Like I can't even talk properly. I'm gonna go get some rest. So I'll talk to y'all
Later.
Alright guys, so it is the next day. It's moving day. I'm moving at 1 o'clock. Right now it's 8:32, but my moving time is 1 o'clock. So I'm kind of just chilling here, doing nothing, kind of just waiting. But yeah, now I'm just gonna, you know, chill until it's time to go.